So as we go through the Proverbs, it can almost seem a bit repetitive sometimes, where it's like, oh yeah, there was a proverb about that earlier. I remember. Yeah, I know this. I got this. And there's a temptation for us, especially once we've read the whole book of Proverbs, to then be like, yeah, I know this now. I know this stuff. But what we see in the Bible is that God doesn't have this view of knowledge that we often have, which is I've learned this thing, now I know it, I'm good. And that's one of the reasons why we don't read our Bibles enough as often. We think, yeah, I know what's in it already. I've read it. I know what it's about. But Proverbs is a father having to keep reminding his children, look, this is the right thing to do. Just like some of us have had to do it with our children. And sometimes we think, how many times have I had to explain this thing? And how many times have I told them they got to do this? But just like children, God has to keep on daily giving us instruction. And so, in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 19, it says, so that your trust may be in the Lord, I teach you today, even you. Yeah, so verse 19 there, you know, so that your trust may be in the Lord, I teach you today, even you. So that we can trust in him, he teaches us every day. And every day we're reading the Proverbs, he's teaching us so that our trust will be in him. And one of the ways this works is by we read Proverbs and we see how we're supposed to be and realize that we're not there yet in our lives. And then we trust in God for forgiveness of our sins, and trust in him for Jesus' robe of righteousness to make us right in his sight.